Yo, what's going on, guys? It is time for another reaction video, and today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be reacting to 10 minutes of unbelievable moments caught on video number 2. Pretty sure there's a good chance I've seen some of these, hopefully not though. And yeah, let's just really get straight into the video. That's cool, but scary too, because I saw one recently where a whale kind of like came up under a kayaker and pretty much like just swallowed him. And I don't know if that video, I never saw the conclusion to it. I don't know if the person got out or was injured or what. So that's kind of, like I said, cool, but scary. That is scary. Like down here to here, that's probably 15 foot. It may not look like it, but that's probably like 15 foot, and up here it's like 20 foot. So that's creepy AF. I don't think I'd ever want a plane that close to me.
Holy sh! Oh, oh, oh my God! Holy sh! Dude, you want to go talk to that guy? Let's go. We just launched a semi.
Dude, that guy saved that. I mean, that's crazy. I thought it was going over for sure. Alright, so I put a video out recently talking about my bucket list, and it's got a lot of things on there. I don't really know what you would call this. It's not skydiving, it's not bungeeing. But if you know more about this, if you know where this is and what it's called, tell me in the comments. And if you want to go with me, tell me that too. Because I'm trying to get people to help me check things off my bucket list. So yeah, I want to know more about this and where it's at. It's crazy how birds move in sync like that. There's a couple areas here in Houston where at certain times of the year they pretty much take over the parking lots of like Targets and Walmarts, and so there's just like thousands of birds, and it's like they're in little colonies or something. So like one little group will get up and go into the air, and when they do, it like causes kind of like a chain reaction where another one will go up in the air, and then next thing you know there's 3 or 4 different sets of birds in the air. But then they all kind of stay with their own little group, but then they go towards each other and away from each other. So kind of very much like what we're seeing here. But it's neat when you see it in person. It's like a wave of birds. It's cool. It's kind of creepy too though, but it's really neat to see it in person. What the heck? Is that a water line bust or something? That's crazy. That is crazy. So when I see things like this, it's like, to me, it amazes me on so many different levels, because like at first glance it looks like a giant blade or chainsaw, right? But then if you look closer, you'll see that it's a bunch of little scoop buckets, like you would see on the front of a tractor. And so with each bucket, it's picking up the dirt and then it's putting it onto this is probably some sort of like a conveyor belt, and then that's probably going and dropping it into trucks or something like that. But the minds that must have come together to develop this machine and make it possible, and then somebody who can actually operate it. I mean, this is crazy. This is cool. Yep, just like I thought. There's the conveyor. Wow. That's crazy. I mean, I bet you there was a time where this one machine, what it's doing, and how much ground it's covering in one day, would have taken hundreds and hundreds of men to do, like over a week or a month, and this machine's just doing it like it's nothing. That's insane. People's tents straight up flying around in the air. That would suck to have your tent taken off and have all your stuff blown everywhere.
Alter. Alter. Junge. Junge, pass auf. Junge.
Is that like a massive landslide off of a mountain or something? Is that an eclipse?
Gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous.
I can't believe that dude didn't just blow over. I love watching these, but they also terrify me because I have a fear of heights, and I just could see these dudes just going nose over and tumbling down the whole thing. This is crazy. Wow. The other thing, like, okay, so after somebody's ridden it or it's been ridden several times, whatever, the fear factor would still be there. It has to be there for these guys. But what about the guy who's the first guy that says, you know what, I think you can ride this, and they just go down this crazy, insane path and ride it? That's crazy. I'm saying crazy a lot. No, thank you.
sound is so cool.
That's cool, but that's crazy that so many of them were jumping in all at once and so closely together. I'd be afraid of running into another person. Was that a scene for a movie or something? I still don't understand. I mean, obviously there's science behind it and I get that, but it still baffles me that something that massive and that heavy, you know, cruise ships and all these different ocean, I'm losing my mind here, like all the military ones, how they float. How do all these things float? Like, you would think that just, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Wo ist das hin? So ist es. So ist es. Das ist nur der Fluss da oben. Nur mal.
Damn, that's a lot of trees. It must have just like been a massive flood, I guess, that came through some woods or something and took out everything.
Oh ja.
Is that a bunch of moths or grasshoppers? I wouldn't want to be there. That would be ugh. Another one of these. I've seen this one before. I think it's really cool how they did this. All right. I think almost every single one of those was new to me. Some really cool stuff in there. Hope you guys enjoyed it if you haven't seen those. If you got suggestions of other things for me to react to, please comment below and tell me what they are. If you're new to my channel, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Later.
You